the focus is all going to be about how to build a profitable wellness business with a digital course. So if you have thought about what would it be like to have a digital course, what are your ideas that you have? I want you to come in the comments and let me know. Yes, I've thought about having a course. I'm not sure what that would look like, but I've thought about the idea, the freedom to have something out there, an asset that I can build that can be repeated from different people. Or maybe you have a course. So let me know in the comments if you have a course, if you're thinking about a course, or you're like, I have no idea what a course is, but I'm just showing up to hear, should I be thinking about this? So let me know what your comments are and where you are at with that. I'm just going to be checking some of the Facebook here. So thank you so much for being live with me here today. So maybe your idea for having a digital course, it might be creating a self-care routine for somebody to reduce stress. Maybe it's a course about how to heal acne with food, or maybe it's the secret steps to sleep like a baby, or kicking the sugar habit, or how to plan meals for your family. So whatever your idea is, digital courses are absolutely a powerful and strategic way to make an impact in the world. And it also helps you to grow your income and your freedom really to life-changing levels. That's what has happened for me. So today is going to be all about how to learn about building a profitable wellness business with a digital course, and to see if you would be a right candidate for doing that. So if we haven't met yet, I'm your host, Lori Kampa. I am a working health coach. My company is Mindful Health, and I also train health coaches on how to have a profitable wellness business with the work that we absolutely love. So I get to wear different hats as a health coach and as a business coach. So I have had now over 20 digital courses, and they are much simpler than you think. I believe that most health coaches I work with overthink things. Same way with me. And so we have to think about what are the most simple ways to do that. So that's what we're going to cover today. You don't have to build a big course and then sell it to make thousands of dollars in revenue. So my first tip is absolutely you need to pre-sell your course. So you sell it before you create it. So this is an essential part of validating your course to make sure that it's something that people actually want to buy. So if you create the course, you put all this energy in it and no one buys it, that's going to be hurting your ego, right? But it's also going to be a time waste, and you absolutely want to help people with the problem that you can solve. So maybe it's the title, maybe it's part of your message, whatever it is, but pre-selling it, then you know you're going to have people taking your course, and then you create the course as you go along. So for most of us, we have different parts that are core to our health coaching business. So I have one-on-one clients. Most of you do too. I have group coaching programs, and I also do wellness workshops in person and online. So you need to have a way, a system to sell your digital course. You need to have enrollments, right? So most of the people here in my group, because it's all about wellness workshops, that's what you do. And that is the #1 way to sell a digital course. So it's a natural segue. It's a natural part of your business to add a digital course. So if you have webinars, you have in-person workshops, especially the virtual workshops, you're going to be able to grow your email list. You're also going to be able to quickly build relationships that know, trust, and like factor, and then possibly sign them up for your digital course. So when you're thinking about your ideal client or your ideal community to take your course, think about taking them from 0 to hero, right? That they are addicted to sugar. They eat sugar every day. They have no control over what they eat. Cookies are placed in front of them. They're going to eat 5. And then hero, where they feel that they have control over their cravings, that they're eating nutrient-dense food, right? So what does that transformation look like? So when you offer a transformation, think about what are the steps that you need to take one of your individual clients on from that 0 to hero. What is that sequence, the roadmap, that journey that you need to take that client from that starting point to solving the problem, right? So what you're selling in a digital course is transformation. You're selling results. So clients are going to be very happy with their results, right? And when they take your course, they become your greatest ambassadors. I love this. When you have students who have taken your course, they become your best referrals, and that picks up momentum of your course. So your best course, when you're thinking about what would be my topic, you don't need to know yet, but think about what is a problem that you're an expert at solving. So what do you love with your ideal clients? Or maybe it's an obstacle that you've overcome yourself. So that right there could be a digital course. Last week in the training, we talked about the 5 ways to work with a wellness workshop, how to repurpose it into something else. And one of those ways was to create a digital course out of it. So you may already have a lot of the content put together in a wellness workshop that you can repurpose to make into a digital course. So when I'm always going to be doing one-on-one work because I love it, but I also saw that when I was only doing one-on-one clients, that there was going to be a cap to my income. And also I felt my time was starved. And so I've reduced the number of one-on-one clients that I see. And that way I was able to help more people. I had time to create videos, to create a course. So when I first started working with health coaches, I had about 30 to 40 health coaches. At one time, they were all asking about how I'm doing workshops, if they could buy my workshops, and they were asking me to teach them all about this. And I was running out of time. So then I started to do videos. I would send them these videos, explaining how to promote or how to convert the audience into paying clients or how to get a paying gig at a corporation. And so then I had this idea of creating my very first digital course. And so my idea, I pre-sold. So I went to these health coaches that were asking, and I said, would you be interested if I offered this as a course? It's going to be run live. We're going to show up together. These are the things you're going to learn. This is the transformation at the end, that you're going to be coming from a place of not knowing what to do, of how to get new clients and how to get new people into your group health coaching sessions, to knowing exactly what to do next, knowing all the steps and feeling confident, right? So I was giving them that transformation, and I think almost everyone signed up. I think I had about 35 health coaches sign up for the first one, and I cried. I was totally surprised by this. So I didn't create the course. I first sold it, but I had an outline because I was working with so many of them one-on-one, and every question that they asked, I was responding to. So all those questions were part of the course. So I offered the live webinars, and then I recorded them. So if somebody couldn't show up live, they were able to see that. But I used then that knowledge to do another course, live webinars. I did it 4 times until then I figured out the exact way of the roadmap, the order that I needed to go in, on how long the videos should be. That was my first mistake. I had too long of videos. I needed to get right to the point. So I needed to find a way how to go bring a health coach from that overwhelmed state to being a profitable business with a rock star, feeling confident, getting paid, speaking engagements, and paid clients, right? So when you're thinking about creating your first digital course, use your own expertise. This is where your most profitable course is going to come in. Your students are investing in the solution that you offer, the results, the transformation. You can take a client on a journey to apply your information that you already know. So when you build your course curriculum, start with what's the transformation you want your client to have. So if it's, kicking the sugar habit, okay, It's going to be that they're in control of their cravings. So where do you need to go? Are you going to work backwards, or what is going to be the roadmap, the steps, the journey that you need to take them on to get to that? I know when I'm individually health coaching, there's many times that I'm speaking the same things over and over. And I loved when I had things recorded for my clients, so then they could do those recordings on their own. And then I can listen more during our one-on-one clients. So your clients get that individual attention from you, but they're also going to the course. You can set it up in so many different models that they can go on their own, or they can also have support from you. But maybe your module 1 is actually called week 1, and you have everyone, you're guiding them on crowding out with water. You can do the first time, second time live, have everybody join. Then it's also recorded. Maybe second week, you're going to teach them all about reading labels, avoiding the fake stuff, always having an action plan for every single lesson. Workshops Done Academy, I've created it to be an implementation course. So as you go through lessons, there's actions, so that by the end, they've developed a whole market, a whole new branch of their workshop or of their business. So think about when you're thinking about that transformation you want for your client, what are the steps that they need to take, and what are the small wins, the small actions? So pre-sell the course. And I know it sounds crazy that you're going to sell something that has not been created yet, but you need to validate it so that you have something people want to buy. I have seen people create things and spend so much time, and then it doesn't actually have the results. So you need to know, you need to have that experience, right? You won't know exactly how to present it until you actually do it. So you need to start. So give a VIP founders discount. A lot of times it's about 50% off, sometimes 25% off. So you're saying, hey, this is going to be like my founders club. This is my VIP club, whatever you want to call it, so that you can enroll clients. Tell them we're going to be starting on this date, right? And that you're going to be teaching it live. You can sell your course for hundreds and thousands of dollars, because the pain is so high in people, especially they might have pain in their body. They might have mental health issues. There's so many issues that we can help people with they are struggling, and we know how to solve it. So first you need to know if it's going to work in the right order. And with a digital course, one thing that's nice is once you start to do lessons, you can start switching them around, see what works best for your clients. So I like to have my course that everybody has lifetime access. So as I improve it, they can go through it, they can see all the updates, but that's a decision that you can make as you grow. So you don't want to have people come in and not get results, right? But you need to start live, so then you know what you have to subtract from when you actually record, and maybe what you need to add in. And then eventually it becomes an asset. You're creating an asset that you're going to sell over and over and over again, and it can be a self-study. But the number one thing that I need you all to hear is just to keep it simple. It does not have to be complicated. So do a webinar, get people on a call, and see if they'd be a good fit for your course, and then enroll them. Super simple. You don't need a website. You don't need a sales page. You don't need anything else. Then you get them in your course, you do it live, then they're going to refer other people. You're going to get testimonials. The number one thing too is just to create that cash flow. So when you keep it simple, you're not working on all the bells and whistles behind. You're actually creating a cash flow, getting clients in first. So I see that mistake a lot with health coaches, is that they want to have everything look perfect before they even see their first clients. And I think it's the opposite. We need to just see our one-on-one clients. We need to do group coaching. We need to have some webinars. We need to do in-person workshops so we can gain experience and know where we need to take our clients. So share your expert content for your course. You have so much information to share with the world. So why keep repeating it over and over again? Share it as a group. package it all together so you can save time, you can gain money, and really you're going to make a much bigger impact to change the world. So you can sell this your course on a webinar, you can sell it on social media, you're going to educate people, share your own experience, and all it's just book a call, like get them on the phone, get them on a Zoom, see if they're right fit. And sometimes they're not going to be a right fit for you. And that's good for you to know too. So if you're wondering, oh gosh, okay, this sounds exciting, but I'm not sure that you're ready for a course. So the ideal person, the ideal health coach would know who their niche is. So if you're not sure, and you're just saying, here's a course on healthy eating, it may be too vague. So you already have this ideal community, and you don't need a huge email list, but it is best if you have a list for at least 200 people, that you have some kind of social media already started, you are getting into webinars or online or in-person workshops. So if you have something like that, it's going to be easier, but that you have a real skill, that you know how to solve an urgent pain point, that you know how to meet a desire. And I know that you do. Someone who has the income, like if you have income already coming in from some one-on-one work, or maybe it's even a day job that is not even related to coaching, but that you can invest some time to create this asset that's going to pay off in the future. It takes, I would say, about 5 to 7 hours a week to create the content. And then you just say every week it's a new module. So you're creating the course as you go, but that you recognize that you are creating an asset that's going to be highly valuable. So you need to be patient. So if you're looking for a five-figure paycheck the first week, lower those expectations. That will come, but you need to put in the effort and the energy right away. Again, do it live. You don't have to do everything perfect right away. So there are going to be mistakes. So I think the best type of person to have a digital course is somebody who's resilient, that when mistakes happen, you learn from them. You're going to reach out to your community when you're stuck, and you can get support. So you don't throw in the towel, right? That you're motivated by the next level of business growth. So you need to be motivated by that financial and time abundance of having a true working system that you can put into place. And I've also heard some health coaches feel like they're a victim, and they have all these excuses for why they're not succeeding or external obstacles. So maybe you have done this and you're just like, that's it. No more. I'm ready for a change. I'm changing the story that I keep telling myself, and I'm ready for something new. So get out of like that hustle mode, that reactive mode, and start working from a place of vision. Start working from a place that is effective. So many students, many health coaches are looking to move away from less one-on-one clients. And if you have any service, I also teach yoga. There's a lot of us that do meditation. We do other things than just health coach, but you're looking to move into a more scalable business model. So when you do a digital course, you're going to have more consistent revenue and more of a predictable revenue. So if you're passionate about wanting to serve your community, to support your community, and you're ready to take action with your heart, and be patient for bringing in those first clients, those first students as you work on your course, then I absolutely believe that you would be a success. So it doesn't matter what it is, but think about, what are you best at? Is it a meditation course? Is it a course about meal planning? Is it relationship coaching, nutrition coaching, weight loss coaching, health coaching, life coaching, spiritual coaching? Just think about what is that main point that you are best at. So when it comes to a digital course, sometimes you're oscillating maybe between curiosity and interest, but then you might feel overwhelmed. I know I've felt imposter syndrome, or not knowing where to start. and how to move forward. So I have an opportunity for you that I would love for you to work with. So my friend and mentor, Amy Porterfield, and I know I've talked about her before, but she has created Digital Course Academy, and I have taken Digital Course Academy and one of her partners with it. So if you are thinking about, I want to create a course, but I don't want to make the mistakes, then you need to show up for her free masterclass. And when I talk about a masterclass, the best person, the number one mentor for webinars, it's Amy Porterfield. And I have learned so much from her. So when you go into her masterclass, she gives you some of her best stuff. So she gives you the tools, the strategies, but she makes it very super simple. So a super simple roadmap on how to create digital courses without the headache, or how to not spend all that unnecessary resources. So she has a brand new masterclass, and she has been working very hard on this, and I can't wait to show up for it myself. So it's a new masterclass called 5 Little Known Mistakes Most Course Creators Make and What to Do Instead. So if you would like to sign up for that, you can go to lorikampa.biz/webinar. And I'm going to put the link here in the chat room as well. And if you have any questions, yeah, lots of people are saying, trying to come up with the course idea. Absolutely. And the thing is, when you are interested in starting a course, you don't need to know what your idea is right away. You might have multiple ideas, and that's okay, because with Amy, she helps you narrow things down. Now, one thing that I love about this new masterclass is that she has a webinar live show up bonus, and I do recommend doing a live show up bonus in Workshops Done Academy too, because people will convert over better when you show up live. So give them something good. So she has this lead magnet social share super pack. So I can't even remember how many lead magnet templates she has. I think it's like 30. So it's how to grow your email list, and you just fill in the blanks, but it's these nearly done for you lead magnet promo packs. So when you go in to sign up at lorikampa.biz/webinar, pick the time that works best for you, and then put it on your calendar, because you're going to want to show up live just to get that freebie of the live show up bonus. But also, what I love about Amy's masterclasses, and what I teach also in Workshops Done Academy, is that when you're giving a free workshop, you need to come from a place of, if people, even if they don't buy your product, it's okay. You're giving them your best material. You want everyone to walk away inspired and motivated. So you know that she's going to be doing that. So she's going to make your time worthy. And I always like to have a notebook next to me, take notes, because she does move fast. But she's going to be teaching this new class, 5 Little Known Mistakes Most Course Creators Make and What to Do Instead. So make sure to sign up for one of the live webinars. She's giving a lot of them, so you're going to have choices of what day works out best. And again, joining live, you're going to walk away with practical processes that you can implement right away. Plus, she does give time to answer her questions live. So if you have questions, put them into the comments while you're at the webinar, and she may answer your questions live. So thank you so much. And again, go to lorikampa.biz/webinar. And if you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me personally. Give me your idea for your course and let me know what you thought about today's workshop. So next week, we're going to be starting with our regular time again, every single Wednesday at noon Pacific time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. So thank you so much for being flexible and showing up with me live.